Siko pamoja, tunapaswa kuungana, tukashikana kusudi yote akaendelea.
Shifting focus, former IEBC chairperson Ahmed Hassan is once again just a heartbeat away from becoming a judge. In a notice shared by the Judicial Service Commission, Hassan was once more shortlisted for a judge position, this after he missed being a judge of the Court of Appeal by a whisker. Eyes will definitely be on the process that is set to continue after his interview is scheduled for the 18th of April this year. Grace Ganga reports.
Certificate of the results.
Former IEBC chairman Ahmed Hassan has another shot at being a potential judge after being shortlisted for the position. The first time Hassan tried to be a judge was in 2022. However, he was among 24 candidates who failed to make the cut after interviews for positions of judge of the Court of Appeal. Others on the list include former City Court Magistrate Roslyn Akinyi Ongayo, who in 2019 appeared before JSC panel for interview for the position of Environment and Land Court Judge. Jacqueline Akinyi Okeyo, who represents JSC in the Salaries and Remuneration Commission, and Alexander Muasia Muteti, Senior Assistant Director at the Office of the DPP. This as Azimio leader Raila Odinga had on February alleged of a possible manipulation of the judicial system following the meeting between President William Ruto and Chief Justice Martha Koome. According to Odinga, Ruto had reportedly suggested the names of former IEBC chairman Wafula Chebukati and former IEBC chairman Ahmed Hassan as potential Court of Appeal judges, decrying of a larger plan to create a judiciary that is favorable to his interests come 2027.
We now know what transpired at a State House meeting, and it is completely different from the lie the country was fed after that event. Justice Koome is to advertise vacancies for 5 additional High Court judges and 11 Court of Appeal judges. Immediate former IBC chairman, Mr. Wafula Chebukati, and former IBC chairman, Ahmed Hassan, are to be appointed as Court of Appeal judges, with Chebukati later being elevated as the Chief Justice before the 2027 general elections.
Odinga had asserted that the Kenya Kwanza government had already influenced the Supreme Court, led by Chief Justice Martha Koome, and now aims to target the problematic lower courts by appointing loyalists. This strategy, Odinga claimed, is part of Ruto's broader efforts to strengthen his grip on all branches of government following his alleged capture of parliament.
That Mr. Ruto's real intention was to complete the capture of the branches of the government by the executive, by taking over the judiciary, force it to forever rule in his favor, in addition to populating the institution with the loyalists. After filling the executive with people of questionable integrity and capacity, and who will remain eternally grateful to him, Mr. Ruto is looking to set up a user-friendly judiciary full of people with questionable pasts.
Following this, the JSC will be conducting interviews for the post from April 3rd, 2024 to April 30th, 2024. The interviews will be held at the CBK Pension Towers along Harambee Avenue from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those conducted on the 29th and 30th of April will conclude at 2 p.m. 305 candidates had applied for the position, with only 101 shortlisted. Grace Ganga, KT News, Nairobi.
We take a short break. When we come back,